If you've been watching this channel for any length of time, you have probably seen one or two Thrunite videos. It's no secret I like Thrunite. I think they do a great job at a great price. Well, now they've taken what is arguably their absolutely most popular flashlight ever, and they have made it better. I really think you're going to like this one. This is the TC12 USB rechargeable flashlight, coming up on Survival on Purpose. Welcome back to Survival on Purpose. My name's Brian. Thanks for joining me. So, folks at Thrunite have taken the TN12, which is arguably their absolutely most popular flashlight ever, one of my favorites, and they've combined it with the TC10, which is a USB rechargeable flashlight, and they've created the TC12, which is a rechargeable version of the TN12, and it's USB rechargeable. Man, I'm telling you, I think they've absolutely hit it out of the park with this one. Let me give you the specs on this thing real quick, and we'll talk about why I like it so much. Okay, so once again, this is the Thrunite TC12 USB rechargeable EDC flashlight. The TC12 features a Cree XP-L V6 LED, runs on one 18650 battery, has a smooth reflector for great beam, ultra clear tempered glass lens with an anti-reflective coating, an aircraft grade aluminum body with a premium Type 3 hard anodized anti-abrasive finish, and has a removable pocket clip. The TC12 features 5 light modes, a firefly of 0.4 lumens, which is good for 7 days, a low of 28 lumens, which will last 3 days, a medium of 180 lumens, which is good for about 9.5 hours, a high of 640 lumens, which is good for 2.5 hours, and a turbo of 1000 lumens, good for about 2.5 hours. It also features an 800 lumen strobe. The flashlight is IPX8 waterproof and impact resistant to 1.5 meters. Okay, well that was some of the specs and details of the new TC12 USB rechargeable flashlight from Thrunite. And let me just give you a quick rundown of the operation and the user interface on this thing, and we'll do some quick tests on it, wrap this up. It's about to get dark, so that will be helpful to doing a flashlight test probably. So first of all, I like the TN12. It features a tail cap button here. This is a rubber button, and you push it one time to turn the light on. Now it has a memory for every level except strobe, so wherever you left it last time, that's where it's going to come on. So once you've got it on, you basically just cycle through by pushing the little button here again. Every time you push it, it changes modes. Now we're about to have a strobe alert, so if that bothers you, watch it. But what's good about this is no matter what mode you have it in, if you need a strobe, you just hold it down and it just comes right on. You don't have to hold it down for a second. Click it again, it goes off. Hold it down again, it's going to come on again. So once you've got it on, if you're looking for something, you need a strobe, all of a sudden you can do it. You can see it has a USB port here, and that it's got a little rubber cover on it. So that's one of the things I want to test. This thing is IPX8 waterproof, so it is water resistant to about 1.5 meters. We're going to put it in the old black cauldron of doom and see how well it does. I'm sure it will do just fine. So when you buy this, in addition to the light, it's going to come with a nice little belt holster that you just got a D-ring on back. You can clip it in or whatever, and fits in here really nicely. Then it comes with a lanyard, a couple of extra O-rings, another tail cap button that you can put in there if you can figure out how to get it out. I think you got to have like a snap ring pliers on the inside to take it out, and a lanyard. So, and also a little small mini USB rechargeable cable. So again, I think Thrunite did a great job on this. I really like the rechargeable feature. You don't have to use it. You can charge your 18650 on any charger and put it in. So I like the option though of being able to just stick it on a USB charger and not have to fool with the batteries. It comes with a battery, so it's a complete setup, good to go. So without further rambling, what we're going to do is we'll get this thing wet. We'll show you the timer, and then we'll let it get dark, and we'll see how bright this thing is for the camera and wrap this up. So, okay, by the way, before we get this thing wet, we're going to go ahead and do a drop test. This time I'm going to use a very hard stump. We're going to drop it on stump, not on concrete. I'm hoping I can do that, at least do an adequate test without scratching the finish, so we'll see. But I'm going to take the clip off so there's no bouncing around, and let's do it. Okay, that was one. Get a little brighter for you. Do it again. 2. I think you'll agree it's banging pretty good. 3. Okay, so that was definitely from more than 1.5 meters, 2 meters, whatever. So now let's get it wet. Oh, one more thing I want to show you, which I think is cool. When you turn it on, you can see it has a light in there that glows green. It just turned red. That means it's got less than 2 hours battery time. If the red flashes, it's got like a very little battery time. I like that because I can look at a glance and tell, oh, I need to charge my light. So another cool little feature. Now let's get it wet. Okay, so here is the black cauldron of doom. I don't know why I call it that, but I have to be really careful with this because it does have this little rubber, just a little rubber seal that goes in this depression here where the USB plug goes in. So it's really just a little friction fit rubber. So hopefully that's going to seal it off, but that's really why I want to make sure I test this one, because everything else is tight. We're just going to turn this on to the Firefly mode because it is kind of getting low on the old battery there. We'll turn it on medium. Hopefully it'll last for about 30 minutes or so, which is all we're going to do this. So hopefully you can see that it's about, can you see that? It's about 5 o'clock, 5 after, 4 after. So anyway, you can see it's on. We're just going to drop it in and let it go. Okay, you can see this almost 5:45, so that's been 45 minutes. And you can also see that the light is still working. So let me roll my sleeves up here. Oh, it's cold water. And just to see, there it is, still working. Cycle through the modes. Okay, so the little rubber stopper works. So right now it's still daylight. We'll wait just a little bit longer and we'll see how well this thing works in the night light. Okay, it is now dark and I'm actually lighting this up right now with my T10T from Thrunite with a little candle wand on it, which is pretty cool. So let's take a look at the TC12 now, and I'm going to shine it at the wall behind me, get out of the way here, and we'll run through the modes on this real quick, and then we'll see how well it does on the distance, if my camera will pick it up. Okay, so we'll turn it on. First you can see, there's Firefly. You can see it's pretty good for reading, and this is 0.4 lumens, and then click it one time, it goes to the low, and that is 28 lumens. Click it again, goes to medium at 180 lumens. Click it again, it's going to go to high at 640 lumens. Click it one more time, it should go to turbo at 1,000 lumens. You can't really tell much difference on the wall there. And then if you hold it down, here comes a strobe alert, so watch yourself. You just hold it down just for a second, it goes to the strobe. Okay, so now let's take it out to the distance and see what we can see. Okay, I'm real sure that you're not going to be able to see much of anything on Firefly. Show you, here's the Firefly. We got the paper out, that's the instructions right here. So I'm going to click it one time, and that takes it to the low, which is like, you're not going to see anything there either. We can take it down to the grass, and you can sort of maybe see that it's got a little spot down there. So that's about 10 feet away. Click it again, see a little bit more out there now. We click it again, that's the high, like 640 lumens. And then we click it one more time and it goes to the 1,000, and you can really see pretty well with that. So it's actually showing up on camera, which is surprising. And there you go, back to the Firefly. I have to say one thing, I wish the button has a little light when you first push it. It shows you the battery condition. I kind of wish that light stayed on. Now see, it's getting a little low now because it goes off and it's really kind of hard to find that little button. It just doesn't have a big profile to reach with your thumb. To show you what I mean, the button is right there, and it doesn't stick up very much. You can see that it's almost, you can feel it, but it doesn't. I wish the light stayed on all the time, let you know the brightness of it, and you can find that button to change the brightness. When you push it, it comes on, but then it goes off again. You have a hard time finding it if you don't have your thumb indexed over it already. All right, well, kind of wraps up this video. We did the drop test and the water test and talked about the specs and showed the night performance of this thing. And that's the TC12 from Thrunite. Thanks again to the folks at Thrunite for sending me this so I can show it to you. And I hope it's been helpful. If you're looking for a really cool rechargeable flashlight that it's small enough to carry in your pocket or carry clipped on, and it comes with a holster and all that too, but it's just a great little light. I really like this one. Again, I just wish that mode button had an indicator light on it, but I kind of wish that with all the flashlights, and I rarely see that with any brand or any flashlight. So that's kind of like my little thing that would be really great. Thrunite, if you're listening, that'd be a great feature. You could like go light years ahead of your competition. Just saying. Anyway, I hope this has been helpful, folks. As always, thank you for watching Survival on Purpose. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for clicking that thumbs up, for sharing this video with all your friends, for watching all those ads, for shopping on Amazon through the Survival on Purpose links. I really sincerely appreciate the support. Be sure and check out my Instagram. It's survival_on_purpose. I know. You can check it out. I put pictures and stuff of all the new stuff coming up. Trying to get that going. Appreciate your support there. Anyway, once again, my name's Brian. You're watching Survival on Purpose. Remember, survival's not an accident. So be prepared. See you next time. Now it has a memory for everything except turbo, right? Let's see. Light on it. Oh gosh, I just blinded myself. It just went off. Focus, grasshopper. Let's do it.